Chapter 1. Inherited Legacy. Riley Keough grew up surrounded by the legend of her grandfather, Elvis Presley. From an early age, she understood that Graceland was more than just a home. It was a symbol of cultural significance and family heritage. The Grand Mansion in Memphis, Tennessee, was a place where fans from around the world gathered to pay homage to the king of rock and roll. Riley felt the weight of this legacy keenly, and as she matured, she became increasingly aware of the threats that could endanger Graceland. Her mother, Lisa Marie Presley, had often spoken of the importance of preserving Graceland. It was a lesson deeply ingrained in Riley, but as times changed, so did the nature of the threats. Scammers, fraudsters, and even sophisticated cybercriminals saw opportunities to exploit historic estates like Graceland. Riley knew she had to take significant steps to protect her family's legacy. Chapter 2. The Awakening. The turning point came when Riley read about a series of fraudulent schemes targeting historic properties across the United States. These schemes often involved forged documents, fraudulent sales, and unauthorized transfers of ownership. The news hit close to home when she learned of a plot that had almost succeeded in claiming a lesser-known property connected to a famous figure. The incident ignited a sense of urgency within her. She realized that if such a scheme could nearly succeed elsewhere, Graceland was at risk too. Riley decided to act decisively. She convened a meeting with her family, legal advisors, and trusted confidants to discuss the best way to secure Graceland's future. Chapter 3. Legal Fortifications. Riley's first step was to create a fortress of legal protections around Graceland. She hired a team of top-tier lawyers specializing in real estate and intellectual property law. Together, they devised a plan to restructure the ownership of Graceland into a series of trusts and legal entities. Each entity would hold different aspects of the estate, such as the land, the buildings, and the memorabilia inside. These trusts were designed with ironclad rules that made unauthorized sales or transfers virtually impossible. They included multiple layers of oversight and required unanimous consent from all trustees for any major decisions. Riley ensured that the trustees included family members, legal experts, and historians who were all deeply committed to preserving Graceland. Keough further strengthened these protections. Riley's legal team worked to obtain every possible type of legal safeguard. This included trademark protections for the Graceland name and image, ensuring that any misuse of the name could be swiftly dealt with in court. They also updated and digitized all historical records, titles, and legal documents related to the estate. Chapter 4. Digital Security. Recognizing that the threat was not just physical but also digital, Riley turned her attention to cybersecurity. She collaborated with leading cybersecurity firms to develop a comprehensive digital security plan. Every document, from property deeds to family archives, was scanned, digitized, and encrypted using state-of-the-art technology. The digital records were stored in secure, redundant systems to prevent loss or tampering. Riley implemented a rigorous access control system, allowing only a select few to view or modify the documents. Each access was logged and monitored to ensure accountability. Additionally, Riley's team developed a digital verification system for any documents related to Graceland. This system allowed anyone to verify the authenticity of a document by cross-referencing it with the encrypted digital records. It was a foolproof way to ensure that forged documents could not be used to perpetrate fraud. Chapter 5. The Graceland Preservation Council. Understanding the importance of transparency and public trust, Riley established the Graceland Preservation Council. This council consisted of historians, legal experts, family members, and even representatives from the fan community. Their role was to oversee any decisions related to Graceland and provide regular updates to the public. The council met quarterly and published detailed reports on their activities. They were responsible for reviewing any proposed changes to the estate, ensuring that they aligned with the goal of preservation. By involving the public and maintaining transparency, Riley built a network of accountability that extended beyond her immediate circle. The council also played a crucial role in engaging with the fan community. They organized events, exhibitions, and educational programs that celebrated Elvis Presley's legacy and highlighted the importance of preserving Graceland. These initiatives helped to foster a sense of collective ownership among fans, who became more vigilant in protecting the estate from fraudulent activities. Chapter 6. Community and Education. Riley understood that legal and digital protections were not enough. To truly safeguard Graceland, she needed to raise awareness about the importance of historical preservation and the threats posed by fraud. She launched a series of educational programs aimed at fans, historians, and the general public. These programs included lectures, workshops, and online courses that cover topics such as the history of Graceland, the legal frameworks protecting historic properties, and how to spot and report fraudulent activities. Riley also partnered with schools and universities to incorporate these topics into their curricula, ensuring that the next generation would be informed and vigilant. One of the most successful initiatives was the Guardians of Graceland program, which recruited volunteers to help monitor and protect the estate. These volunteers were trained to recognize suspicious activities and were given direct channels to report any concerns. The program created a grassroots network of dedicated individuals committed to preserving Graceland. Chapter 7. A Family Affair. Throughout this journey, Riley's family played a crucial role. Her mother, Lisa Marie, was an invaluable source of support and wisdom. Together, they worked to ensure that every decision was made with the family's best interests and Elvis's legacy in mind. Riley also involved her siblings and extended family, making sure that everyone understood the importance of their shared heritage. They participated in council meetings, educational programs, and community events. By fostering a sense of unity and shared responsibility, Riley ensured that the entire family was committed to protecting Graceland. Chapter 8. Challenges and Triumphs. The path was not without its challenges. Implementing such comprehensive measures required significant financial resources, and Riley faced criticism from some quarters who questioned the need for such extensive protections. However, she remained steadfast, knowing that the stakes were too high to take any chances. There were moments of doubt, especially when dealing with complex legal and digital issues. But Riley's determination and the support of her team kept her moving forward. She was driven by the memory of her grandfather and the desire to honor his legacy. Her efforts began to bear fruit. The Graceland Preservation Council received widespread acclaim for its transparency and effectiveness. The Guardians of Graceland program grew in popularity, with volunteers from around the world eager to participate. The educational initiative sparked a renewed interest in historical preservation, inspiring other historic estates to adopt similar measures. Chapter 9. The Unveiling. One of the most significant moments came during the annual Elvis Week celebration. Riley and the Graceland Preservation Council unveiled a new exhibit showcasing the steps taken to protect Graceland. The exhibit included interactive displays that explained the legal, digital, and community-based measures in place. Fans from around the world were invited to explore the exhibit, which also featured rare memorabilia and personal stories from the Presley family. The response was overwhelmingly positive, with many expressing gratitude for the efforts to preserve such an important cultural landmark. Riley took the stage during the celebration to address the crowd. She spoke passionately about the importance of protecting Graceland and the role that everyone played in its preservation. Her speech was met with thunderous applause, and she felt a renewed sense of purpose. Chapter 10. Legacy Secured. Years passed, and Riley's efforts proved to be a resounding success. Graceland remained a cherished landmark, free from the threat of fraudulent sale or mismanagement. The legal and digital frameworks she had put in place ensured its protection, while the community initiatives fostered a sense of collective responsibility. Riley continued to be an active guardian of Graceland, working with the Preservation Council and engaging with the fan community. Her actions had not only safeguarded her family's legacy, but had also set a new standard for historical preservation. Graceland thrived as a place of inspiration, education, and reverence. Visitors from around the world came to pay their respects, learn about Elvis's life, and appreciate the efforts taken to protect such a significant site. Riley's dedication and foresight had secured Graceland's future, ensuring that it would be cherished by generations to come. Epilogue. A lasting impact. Riley Keough's journey to protect Graceland became a beacon of hope for other historic estates facing similar threats. Her comprehensive approach, combining legal fortifications, digital security, transparency, community engagement, and education, was hailed as a model for preservation efforts worldwide. Her story was documented in books, documentaries, and academic studies, inspiring others to take proactive steps to protect their heritage. Riley's name became synonymous with dedication to historical preservation, and her legacy extended far beyond the gates of Graceland. In the end, Riley Keough had not only safeguarded her grandfather's legacy, but had also made a lasting impact on the field of historical preservation. Graceland stood as a testament to her unwavering commitment, a symbol of cultural significance, and a place where the spirit of Elvis Presley lived on. And so, Graceland remained untouched by fraudulent hands, a shining example of what can be achieved when passion, determination, and innovation come together to protect what matters most. Please subscribe, like, and hit the notification button for more videos.